Hi, welcome to Minnesota Music Mom. I'm Karen Davis. The book I've chosen today is geared towards people who are not familiar with pedaling. Maybe you're just learning pedals. This would be a good book. For one reason, the pedals are on the second staff. There's not a separate third staff just for pedals, which can be kind of confusing if you're just learning pedaling. The other reason for this is a good book is that there's very few pedal parts on each song. So if you're really familiar with pedals, you can go ahead and play as much pedal as you want for each song. If you're not that familiar with pedals, you can just play the designated areas for pedals. And if you really don't want to play pedals at all, that's fine. The foreword says that these songs were written so that you don't have to play the pedals and it will still sound like a good, full sounding song. So the title of the book is Easy on the Pedals, Hymn Tune Settings with Optional Pedal Parts by Victor C. Johnson, Lorenz Publishing. I've played one song out of here already, and that was Festive Prelude on A Mighty Fortress Is Our God. If you'd like to hear that, please visit Minnesota Music Mom playlist area and look for this book, Easy on the Pedals. Otherwise, I will put a card on this video so you can just click the card and go right to that video. The song I'd like to play today is Communion Meditation. It's 3 pages long with 3 flats. It starts with 4/4 time and switches to 3/4. Communion Meditation, and it's to be played expressively. So I basically, used my own discretion as far as when to soften, when to louden. I didn't necessarily go by how it was written, and usually that's what I do anyway, no matter what song I play. All right, let me show you the second page. There wasn't really anything, particular spot that was wrong. It's just one of those songs where you've got some measures that don't sound right because of how it's written. And so there was one spot that I always had to check to see if I was hitting the right note or not, because it just didn't sound right to me. And no, I was hitting the right note. That's what it was supposed to be. That was actually on the top, in the top middle with that measure there. So that was, again, Communion Meditation, and it's out of the book Easy on the Pedals, Hymn Tune Settings with Optional Pedal Parts by Victor C. Johnson, Lorenz Publishing. So I can show you the contents. You can see the other songs in this book. All right, so yes, if you're just learning the pedals, this would be a nice book to get. There aren't very many songs in it, but the nice thing too is each song has very few pedal parts. So like I said, you can decide how much pedal you want to play or how little pedal you want to play. All right, well, that's about it today. I just want to say in the service this morning, I messed up again. I usually always make some mistakes. You know, interesting enough, I searched online for professionals as far as, I don't know what I typed in, but I was just curious what professionals, like professionals that play in front of large audiences, what they had to say about making mistakes. And, you know, I suspected that they wouldn't have a perfect performance every single time, but the comments were really interesting to read. They all said, of course, we make mistakes. Somebody had asked, do you make mistakes on this chat line? I don't remember which website it was, or chat line it was or whatever, but somebody had asked, do professionals make mistakes in their performances? And there must have been, I don't know, at least a dozen, if not more, professionals that had left comments on there, and every single one of them said, of course we do. We're not perfect, and yes, we make mistakes. We just try to cover it up. We try to keep going. But they said, actually, there have been some well-known professionals that have stopped the performance and went back, and did that section again because they had messed it up. So, who are we, if for church services, we're not playing for thousands of people or hundreds of people. Well, at least I'm not. Maybe you are, I don't know. But I used to really, beat myself up about it as far as if I make a very obvious mistake, which I did this morning, I just, really be disappointed. But hey, I just go with it now because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So if you're the type of person that really beats yourself up about it, if you make a mistake, hey, I hope you stop doing that, because in all honesty, everybody makes mistakes. We're not perfect. And actually in the service today, it was kind of a ripple effect, I think, because I had started playing too soon. The minister still had one thing to say yet, and I jumped in a little too soon, so then I stopped, and then he said what he had to say, and then I said it again. He made some mistakes. The usher that was supposed to ring the bell for the Lord's Prayer, he started ringing the bell a little soon on a different line that before the Lord's Prayer started. So it's like, you know what, it's going to happen. It's not just the musician that makes mistakes, and if you do, it's really okay. It's not a big deal. I hope you don't pressure yourself, or like I said, beat yourself up about it if you make some mistakes. That's okay. All right, well, thanks for visiting. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the song, and if you did, please consider clicking like. If you would like to be notified when I upload more videos, I try to do one once a week, either piano or organ. Please consider clicking subscribe and the bell. Catch you later.